Final round of the Scottish Open, and because of the inclement weather, they pushed the tee times up, all starting before 4 a.m. Eastern. Wind gusts of up to 40 miles an hour. Rory McIlroy entering Sunday with a one-stroke lead. Hot on his heels, Scotland native Robert McIntyre. His drive in the rough on 18, but he's got a good lie. And my goodness, he puts a swing on that ball. From 214 yards out, just 3 feet from the hole, our Mark Immelman called it one of the greatest shots he's ever laid eyes on in his life. And then McIntyre, looking to become a legend in Scotland, finishes up, and he is your clubhouse leader as he walks off the 18th green. Just the second birdie on 18 on Sunday. He's got a one-stroke lead over Rory McIlroy. Rory on 17 for a birdie and the tie. He's got it to go. Rory moves to 14 under and a share of the lead to 18, where Rory can win it with a birdie. And here he is from the short grass, using his driving iron into the wind from 202 out. Rory said, "I see your great approach, and I raise you." An approach to within 11 feet, and Rory McIlroy's got a putt for the win to go birdie, birdie, victory at the Scottish Open. Rory McIlroy, his 24th career PGA Tour win, tying Gary Player and Dustin Johnson for 26th all-time. Rory McIlroy with his second win of the season, his first professional win in Scotland. And what a day for Robert McIntyre, who came oh so close not only to winning and becoming a legend in Scotland, but also earning full tour privileges on the PGA Tour. That will have to wait. But McIntyre finishes all alone in second place at the Scottish Open. What a day and what a finish.
24th win on the PGA Tour, 16th on the DP World Tour, and your first on Scottish soil. How gutsy were those closing birdies for you on 17, 18 when you think of gutsy performances in your career?
This is right up there with the best of them, especially after missing the short birdie putt on 16. I thought if I could birdie one of the last two and get into a playoff, that would be a bonus. To finish 2-3 in these conditions. You know, the 2-iron shots that I had, the 5-iron into 17 and the 2-iron into the last, are probably two of the best shots I've hit all year. And then to finish them off with the putts as well. Yeah, it feels absolutely amazing. I've had a few close calls recently, so to get over the line and get this bit of confidence going into next week and the rest of the season is huge.
You're now the only player to win the Scottish Open, the Open Championship, and the Irish Open. Your reaction kind of said it all there, but how meaningful is that for you?
I didn't know that. That's really cool, especially a player coming from this part of the world where those 3 tournaments mean a lot to us. It's another National Open. I've sort of been big on National Opens over the years, and I'm racking up a few of them. So yeah, that's a pretty cool accolade to have.
He is your winner of the 2023 Scottish Open, and joining us now from Scotland, CBS Sports lead golf analyst Trevor Immelman. And Trevor, we could not have asked for a more exciting finish at the Scottish Open. How did it unfold from your perspective?
Oh, it's just such a brilliant day, Russ. It's great to be joining you. The conditions were really the talk of the town going into the day. Everybody knew that this wind was going to be gusting up. That's why the officials decided we would play early. Local guy, Bobby Mack, goes out and shoots a brilliant 64. In fact, 66, 64 on the weekend, which is just incredible golf in these conditions. And just when you start to wonder if it's time to count McIlroy out, he shoots 4 under on the second 9, birding the last 2, like you just referenced, to get his 24th PGA Tour win. What an awesome day for all of us golf fans.
Trevor, you mentioned it on the broadcast as it was happening, that Rory McIlroy pulled out a driving iron on 18 that he had just put into his bag. How big of cojones do you have to have that kind of confidence to pull out that club in that moment?
Yeah, 100%. Look, I was blown away by the sequence of events there on 18. First of all, he finds a way to get the ball into the short grass off of the tee, which not many players had done today. But then he goes ahead and sets up with the previous club that he had picked out, which looked to be 4-iron. And he was setting up way to the right-hand side, wanting to hook it in. And then split second before a gust comes up, he realizes it's probably going to be not going to be enough. He goes down to this new club that he's put in the bag for this link swing over the next couple weeks, completely changes what he had visualized for the shot, now going for the fade, and hits what he called one of the best shots of his career in there to 10 or 11 feet, and then buries the putt to get the win. It was just a blast for all of us here at CBS to be a part of those final moments. Great golf from both Rory and Robert McIntyre.
Well, that's the thing. We got to spare a thought for Robert McIntyre, the Scotsman who nearly became a legend and almost won his National Open. But now we move on to the Open Championship. With the way Rory has played this week and the way he's honestly been playing most of the year, is Rory your favorite now to win the Open Championship?
Well, look, he's in that first group. I don't think there's a clear favorite as we sit here right now. You got Scheffler, you got Rahm, who didn't play this week. Ricky Fowler, who's also played well at Royal Liverpool before. Remember, Rory, that's where he got his Open Championship win a few years ago. So I've got 5 to 10 players that I'm really keeping an eye on. But for Rory, he's had so many close calls. Look, he had 5 straight top 10s coming into this week. He's had so many close calls where he hasn't been able to get it done on a Sunday. That, to me, is what today is really going to help him with. It's going to give him that boost of confidence that he can get it done, where he struggled a little bit and stuttered a little bit over the last few months, particularly in conditions like this. One of the knocks that people have had for him or on him throughout his illustrious career is, can he get a win when conditions are really poor? And he proved today that he can do just that.
My friends, that is CBS Sports lead golf analyst Trevor Immelman. Trevor, thank you so much. It was so much fun watching along with you today.
Thanks, Russ.
And wouldn't it be nice to step up to your ball and know you're going to stripe it every time? Introducing Tour Response Stripe from TaylorMade. Play in color with performance and alignment that's impossible to ignore. Scan the QR code to learn more.